You that are over here. I had to lay down. That food got to me. You heard me? Indeed. I don't know. Is this? I might have something on there. Hey, Pumpkin. I had to take me a nap, baby. I laid on down. I done messed up this lash and everything. I ate some of that chicken. And we don't. It's cold in here a little bit. Hold on. Hold on. Ooh. So I've been over there on TikTok. It's a lot going on. Y'all knew about all of that? It's a lot going on TikTok. Like a whole, but it's a lot going on in the world right now, which is crazy. Hey, Pumpkin. Hey, you know they got us blocked on both our TikToks, baby. It's a conspiracy. Hey, Tim. I said this is crazy. Not you black me on both of them. It is what it is. You know what happened? What the? Yeah, I want to do what it want to do, really. Where is my other thing? That's why I always use this. You know what happened? The light bulb then came on. The light bulb then came on. We know what's up around here. You hear me? The light bulb then came on. Don't play. We know what it is. Hey, y'all. Hey. I had to go take me a nap, y'all, because when I be getting out and running around, I try to do everything I can very quickly and get back to the house. And I did. I'm excited about it. What else? That's it. That's all. Be trying to make sure I be putting out the school announcements. I be trying to make sure. I know that y'all, when I say this lash is off because I was in there sleep, I probably should go fix it, but I ain't. Y'all cousins, I don't got to do all that. And I said, this is crazy. But I figured, because you got to think, y'all be sharing my stuff on other social media platforms too that I don't really be on. And so I had to remember that I'm not just on TikTok and I'm not just on YouTube. My stuff be other places. Not a lot of it, but there's different things that we talk about that y'all share to y'all families or whatever else. And so I had to remember that because it's just became, are we able to say things here that we can't? No, it's even worse over here. That's why I don't really be over here that much. It's even worse over here because this is a 3-letter organization. You know that, right? Y'all know that's who this is ran by? This one. Y'all know that. Huh? The 3 letters is in their name. Oh, okay, yeah. So that's why I be real careful over here. You didn't know? Facebook and Instagram, if you take the first 3 letters of each of those words, it'll tell you exactly who runs those 2 things, honey. Mark Zuckerberg is a whole agent. That's been news, but I knew a long time ago. That's why, well, look up Facebook address in Silicon Valley. Look it up. Look up their address in Silicon Valley. It's a very interesting address. Hey. Hey, y'all. You said I don't. Why it says asked to be on live? Oh, I don't know. Probably because, I don't know. Y'all just used to TikTok because I don't be letting nobody in. So it's probably offering the same thing over here. It ain't saying he ain't. I didn't say he wasn't. I'm just telling you what it is over there. I never said it. I never said he wasn't. I never said he wasn't. Now, I've been looking at a lot of homesteading videos, so y'all probably already are. But if you all are not, please find you some homesteaders to follow because they have a lot of good tips. You usually on YouTube. Well, we on YouTube. We just over here because, People got mad because we was talking about you should not cheat on your spouse. People didn't like that. Of all the things that we could have got on punishment for on TikTok, out of all the stuff we didn't talked about, that subject gets us on punishment for a week on both of them. Because we talked about it on both of them. You hear me? Ain't that crazy? Yeah, we was talking about infidelity, babe. Somebody didn't like that at all. Shut up about it. Shut up about it. Sure did. We went to Satna. I've been getting my books through thrift stores, been saving so much money. Come on now. Yeah, that was crazy. I said, what? Out of all the stuff we talk about. And that on both pages on the same day. That has not ever happened. But also because the owls is in the building. The owls is I've been trying to tell y'all that the people been over here since early 22. Early. You said that lets you know they have been doing wrong. Yeah, well, this is the thing. Again, they pay attention. As long as you're the crazy person and nothing is happening, they don't care. Does that make sense? As long as you're the crazy person that people are kind of chuckling at or laughing at or making, heckling, they don't care. But when those things start to come true and people start to act on such things, then, no, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about in our classes, we've talked about a lot of things from the beginning of this that are now happening. And so then, they take whole videos down and do all kind of stuff because you're not supposed to know it's going to happen. Right? You're not supposed to know. Hey, y'all. Hey, Tadera, Miss Duncan, everybody. You're not supposed to know what's going to happen. But again, they pay attention to WOIU buying trends. This is why they hide my store on Amazon and all the things that we've been dealing with. That's why they do it. Just got another email from them the other day. I'm like, listen, I already know what's happening. Yeah. At the same time of year, I get the same email talking about your creator account, your whatever. And I'm like, bro, I did this last year. I don't understand why we still having to do it. And it's always at a time when TikTok or YouTube is tripping or one of them is tripping. So I be paying attention. Right. Yeah. Yeah, I pay attention. It's always normally around the same time of year. You said, man, I missed a lot since I've been taking a break. Yeah. There's a lot been happening. It's a lot been happening. I know everybody's seen it, but do y'all realize what those tariffs mean for China with us? Do y'all remember us talking about parcel not moving? The stuff that China put tariffs on is our chips for our cell phones, weapons of defense and things for the army. Do y'all realize what that means? They said basically anything that got a microchip. Our coffee makers have microchips. Hey, Pumpkin. We don't have too many devices that don't have a microchip. So if we can't get the metals and things to produce certain stuff, or if things, because it's not just them metals, it's going to be anything that has those metals in it. You see what I'm saying? It's not just going to be the raw materials. It's not just going to be that. It's going to be anything that we get from them that has those materials in it. Like lithium. If you're exporting something or importing something with lithium in it, there are thick papers that have to come through when your stuff is going through customs, and because it could be a certain amount of this or that or dangerous or whatever else. So basically, what America put on lithium about the strictness of knowing exactly what's in the box, and then certain things costing more because of what they have in them, that's basically what China just did to us. Go through your house and see how many things you don't think have a microchip, and find out that they do. Simple things. Your remote has a microchip in it, or a motherboard, or something like that. Your TV. You know what I mean? Even the cute little light bulbs and stuff, the different things that we have, our colored lights and stuff. All of the electronics that we enjoy so much need those metals. Which means even if you can get it, it's going to be super expensive to get. Since 22, food is more expensive. Living costs, period, are more expensive. No? Since we first met each other in 22, food and living expenses are more expensive, are they not? Are they? Okay. You said yes, some things almost double. Okay. Isabel, did we talk about it? We did. God told us, get it before it's too expensive. Get it before the prices go drastically high with everything. Not just one thing, not just two things, everything. What's going on right now? What do we keep hearing about what's going to happen in less than 4 weeks? What do they keep telling us? Hey, Nisi Poo, what do they keep telling us is going to happen in 4 weeks? And it's actually already happening, even prior to 2-3 weeks. Ladybug. Right, Miss Sunshine. Is the news telling people to stock up on stuff before? Are they? And yes, that was my something stank voice. Is the news telling people? Yeah, they is, Miss Moore. They are. No, they are. They're saying if there are certain things, because they're reporting on the terror. Yes, they are. Y'all, how am I showing y'all the news? Yes, on the news they are saying, and they make it like, oh, prices could go up. Yes, they are. How do y'all think I'm showing y'all news articles about it? Yes, they are. How do I show y'all the news articles about them telling y'all that things are gonna go up if they not sharing it on the news? It's not all the time, but yes, they are. They're not saying, oh, you should stock up, blah blah blah. What they're saying is, oh, with the reported tariffs, blah blah blah, it could make prices increase by 20%. Some people are saying that they are trying to get ahead of the tariffs and buy those things now, is what they said. That's how you gonna hear it. But that is, you better get your stuff before January 20th. You said I hear about corporations stocking up. Exactly. So it's being said, but again, most people don't be listening. When they say that, they're like, oh yeah, blah, blah, blah. No, they just told you by this date, this is going to be more expensive. So if you intended on buying it, you might want to get it now. But because they didn't say it in those very words or verbatim, then people don't hear what they just said. Yeah, exactly. But they saying it more than once. If they come on talking about the housing market, if they come on talking about how farmers are worried, and they do an interview with the farmer saying costs are going to go up, apples could go up, blah 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 blah. No, they saying it. You folks just ain't listening to what they saying. They saying it. But because they're not saying it like you need to go out and buy and stock up because it's going to be, then people they're not listening. But they're saying it. They're telling you that costs are going to go up and companies are trying to get ahead of the curve, or farmers are trying to get ahead of the curve, or, cotton manufacturers or whoever, they're trying to get ahead. No, they're telling you what's going on. They are. Sounds like I need some more jasmine rice. Okay. Can I ask y'all a question? And I ask this question a lot. Did we know? Did we? Have we known for a while? Don't that make you happy? We talked about, I get it. Pumpkin, believe me, I understand. I started prepping on a fixed income. Hell, I'm still on a fixed income right now. For the amount that I take, yeah, I'm basically still on a fixed income. Yeah, it's the same amount every month. Yeah. But you do, listen, this is the thing. There are so many ways that you can prep. It's not just always money, because there are services available that will help you get to where you need. You know what I mean? They have me glitching. I'm used to it. I told y'all who the people is. We talked about it just a moment ago. We did. We talked about all of it. And so it's happening. All of it. All of it is happening, and it's interesting. Very, 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 very interesting that it is all happening. All of it. Mari sent me something. I think this is what it was about, and I was like, I saw that. It's crazy. Oh, it's on my iPad. Dang it. It's on here. And Just talking about some more tariffs. Right. Right. So, hey, hey, Auntie. What, so, what do you think is going to happen in the next month when people go into the store and they maybe can't even afford four things, whether it be clothing or whatever, because it's 2 or 3 times the price, or a head of cabbage is $10? What would you do if you went into the store and one head of cabbage is $10? How much you think the meat gonna cost? Hmm. How much is a head of cabbage right now? That's triple the price. A head of cabbage is $3, $4 right now. I don't know. Everybody live in different areas, so where you at? How much do a head of cabbage cost? Hello. Hmm. $5, about $3. Okay, so it will be double where you live, triple where you live, where y'all live. What's that gonna do for your grocery bill? Hmm. If one head of cabbage costs you $10, how much is a whole chicken? Hey, how much is a whole chicken where you live? If you eat chicken, if you're vegetarian, this doesn't apply, or vegan or any of that. If you eat meat, how much is a whole chicken? Anybody buy a whole chicken ever? $8 where you are? How about y'all? Hmm. $8 where you live at? Okay. So it's $8 where all of y'all live roughly. It was 8 for me as well. Okay. So what if you go into the store and the chicken is 19.99 for one after March 1st? You said 7 or 8, even with taxes. Okay. So if your head of cabbage is $10 and one chicken, I'm so glad I've been blessed with a dehydrator, planning to do fruits and vegetables this week and make beef jerky. Come on. You're not gonna be able to buy it. 11.25. Are you? Yeah, you in Cali. Okay. So $22 for one. Do y'all think the people that we was asking to go to the pantries and different like things like that are regretting not going now? That they let their pride get to the side when they go in the grocery store. Do you think that they probably a little sad that they didn't start earlier, or they didn't turn away and say I ain't going in? They probably, you said I do for sure. Interesting. You're trying to find a local butcher. You said yes for sure, because now to stock up is gonna be it's gonna cost you a lot more. Do you guys agree? If you went and bought the things that you've purchased over the last 3 years, if you just started to purchase those things right now, how expensive would that be for you? Do you think your cart would be 3 or 4 times what you've spent prior to this year? And we'll be getting a lot less. Come on. I believe a lot of people are kicking themselves. We be making bean everything and freeze drying foods. Come on. Yes, Nikwa? You said double. Not triple. Yes. You're only gonna get a quarter of it. That's the, you know what? That's the truth. You said it right. You only gonna get about a quarter of what you could have got 2 years ago, almost 3, for the same price. So you don't have to tell us here, but you know about the number that you spent on certain things to make sure that the family could be cool just in case some crazy stuff happened. You said more money, less food. Come on. Just in your mind, you don't got to put it here because it's not none of our business, but just multiply that by 3. Yes, I wouldn't be able to afford anything if I had waited. Come on, Auntie. But did God tell us that? Now I'm dehydrating this week for dog food. Come on. Okay. But did he tell us that if we waited a couple years, we wouldn't be able to get as much for a little bit of money? Did he tell us? He said you'll be able to get less for more money. And now they're imposing tariffs. Each country is imposing tariffs. God literally told us 3 years in advance because it'll be 3 years when it starts. Hey, Queen. Hey. It'll be 3 years when all of this starts. So he literally told us 36 months before it happened. Because it's going to go into effect in January, but it probably won't kick in really until when? I mean, it's going to be immediate, but we probably won't feel the effects of it until what month? February. Now the next month. The next month. Soon as them tariffs go in, they probably going to go up, but the economy as a whole probably won't feel it till February. Early February, middle February, you'll start to see people complaining about stuff. It takes about 3-4 weeks, right? Right? Y'all know what month we'll be here 3 years? Anybody know? So did God tell us 3 years ahead or no? Did he? He told us 3 years ahead, did he not? Since February when he told us, have prices continually increased on everything? And now it's about to be so expensive. Remember we talked about famine not just being that it's not anything. Famine can also mean it's so expensive that you just can't buy what you need. Who's heard me say that? You said on gas especially. March for me will be 3 years. Right. I'm saying when we started, I got to posting videos about, it might have been the end of January, beginning, I know it was beginning of February that folks started knowing who I was. But I'm saying when I moved around, when folks started figuring out who I was, it was February. Okay. That part. That part. That part. Listen, this is the thing. Okay? Sometimes the things that God tells you early are a little spooky, but He wants you to be prepared so you don't have to be scared when it's actually happening, whatever that might be, or you don't have to be stressed, or you don't have to be worried. Who feels like His provision in this situation was Him giving you the information prior to you needing it so you can make the wise decisions to be prepared for what was coming, however, 2-3 years later? Do you feel like that's God's provision over your life? Because He didn't have to tell you nothing. He could have you getting ready with the people right now that are now trying to scurry and get everything. Me here plus finding you is a blessing, a voice in the wilderness. Thank you, Pumpkin. Remember I told y'all the crazy people always, they be ready. Who happy we got called crazy and they told us we was in a alt? Even though we not, because you're not forced to stay here. You can leave at any time. I don't control nobody. Hell, I ain't never even met most of the people. You said your family's still in denial? Mm-hmm. Me too. Me too. I'm happy they called me crazy. I'm happy they said you shouldn't listen to her. I'm happy because you know what that did? Who want to know how God played this? Y'all want to know? Who want to know how God played this? Put us right on in there. Look here. It's a PSA. Y'all know it ain't never hooked to nothing. Because they didn't believe, it kept the cost low for us. You said what? Because they didn't believe, it kept the cost low for us. Because it wasn't in high demand. Because they wasn't worried about it. But what you think is about to happen when all of that stuff that we was telling people to get all them times, and now people know it's not going to be easily accessible. What you think about to happen? The same thing that happened during 2020. Price gouging and all kinds of stuff. I'm so happy they didn't believe. They left all the stuff for me. Oh, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy. You hear me? It was a good thing they didn't believe. Because we got blueberries for $12 a can. Now, God knows how much they're going to cost. Once fresh vegetables and all of those things are not in the kitchen, not in the store, oh yeah. Next best thing is canned, dried. You know what? Did you send me these? Who sent these pants? Did you send these? Did you buy these? Who bought these? You? I don't know who bought these because there was no gift receipt or nothing. Did you do this? Huh? Who did this? Auntie, who? I don't know who did this. You didn't. So you want to know what's correct? Never mind. Never mind. I'll tell you later. I gotta figure out who did. They bought 2 pairs of them, and it looked just like our shelf. Tell me that don't look like our shelf. It's 2 pairs of them. I have not ever had a pair of book pants, and now I got 2. I got book socks, book shirts, and book. I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. When I was looking for my earrings that I had on earlier, I saw my book earrings, right? Right, Riz. So now I'm gonna wear my when I'm alone, I like to touch my shelf shirt. I'm gonna put that on with these, and then I'm gonna put my book socks on and my book earrings on. You will know that I am an educator when I come. It's on. I done already put my little fit together. I got my book socks. I got my book pants. I got my book shirt, and I got my earrings. So everything is, people gonna know I love books. And my book purse. Do I have a book purse? I do have a book purse. It's up there. I do have a book purse. Sarah, you want me to hurt myself is what you said today. Hold on now. Oh, it's all the way up here on the top of this shelf. Show do I forgot. Do. It's here. It's up on the shelf looking like a book. Do. Where's my hooks in here? Sure do. Where the... Oh, on the bed. Forgot about that. I'm going to have to put my book purse on. Look. And don't be mad at me acting like I'm supposed to remember every gift that I done got for 3 years. Do not be mad. I be trying to remember. I got to remember names and birthdays and baby birthdays and all kinds of stuff. Give me a break. Mm-hmm. Sure do. Sure do. I ain't even gonna tell you. I'm just gonna do it. You will see it next week. I just realized something. There's something that, yep. Yep. You'll see it next week. That's crazy. I forgot. But when I tell you God answered a question that I had, oh, wait till next week. You just wait. You just wait till next week. You're going to see this again. I promise you are. So, yeah, that's pretty cool. I forgot all about that. Just wait till next week. Anyway, thank you. Because y'all be mad at me, but I don't be remembering it. Sometimes it ain't right. Like the first day of school. Sometimes it ain't even no name in there. So y'all be, I don't, it's not one room in my house that y'all have not sent me something for. It's crazy. Kitchen, everywhere. Bathroom, soap, lotion, oils, peanuts, crackers, saladitos. Thank you. I love y'all. I do. And sometimes I forget because it's been 3 years. And I'm grateful. I'm not complaining at all. I'm grateful. But y'all know I'm not greedy. So I'll be like, okay, well, that's enough. And they be like, yeah, we don't really care. You said what? What did I say? I said some people, they really don't care. Even when I cried and said I feel like a hoarder. You're right. Yeah, you already know where that was going. It's a few of y'all. It's a few of you. Mm-hmm. It sure is. There's a few of y'all that's like they don't care. Yeah, I know Circa said, but yeah, don't listen to her. Don't worry about it. Just do whatever you want. Do whatever you want. You know what? She's gonna cry anyway, so just don't even worry about it. Just do whatever you want. Don't listen to her. Don't do it. It's okay. Nah, but for real, I have been online and I've been looking um at a lot of different stuff, and y'all know what I've been thinking about. Hey, y'all know what I've been thinking about? What if those are our cousins' drones? Remember the movie that we had to watch just recently where the man was trying to protect a certain colored house? Y'all remember? Another thing, there's one word. I'm gonna make me some coffee too. There's one word that I told y'all we need to be listening for. Do y'all remember? It starts with an N and ends with an R. Y'all hear my hip? I'm getting old. I'm getting real, real old. Y'all remember that word I said we should be listening for? Anybody remember? I have 13 grandchildren and 9 adult children. Imagine what is in the storehouse for the honeycomb hideout. That part. Well, my kids ain't where I'm at, and they're making their decisions. I love them. I would hope that they would listen to their mama, but sometimes you can't make people. You heard it? Yes, that was my hip. Queen, don't laugh. You need to come up with some kind of fix for it, doctor. You laughing at me? You is the medicine lady. Why you ain't came up with something to fix my hip popping? Get on it. Shoot. You laughing, but you got the tools to help me. Yep. Yeah, it's got to be something for the joints. Do you remember the TV show Queen, the medicine woman from the 80s? I don't. Do you remember the medicine woman show from the 80s? You said you missed a lot of classes. I don't know how. We on YouTube. You ain't missed none. They all recorded. Get her. Listen, I'm just saying, you gonna laugh at me and you got the remedies, doc. Shoot, but I am old. You know what that came from? Y'all know I'm gonna. If you know, you know. If you heard it in your mind, if you heard it in your mind, all of the music from around that time when that was a thing, you can't cure old bones, but you can. I believe in you. I believe. Right. Right. See, all of that. Sierra, this is the that. All of that is why y'all hear that now. Cause I come from a family that they like to, even the old ladies be trying to get it. So it's right. All of that is why you hear popping and crackling and stuff. Cause they said pop, lock, and drop it, and I was like, okay, I got that. I can do it. And now my hip is like, yep. If you pop the wrong way, you gonna drop. And now you locked down on the floor because you ain't gonna be able to get up. You popped, it locked, and you dropped. You hear me? That's what it is. See, I believe in you and me. Right. You heard it again? You hear what I'm saying? Out it popped, I dropped, and now it's locked. Or however you say it. Listen, you said, let me see you do the what you said? The 1 2 step. Right. That. You hear me? So yeah, ladies, be careful with those magnets because they do wear out. They do. You'll want to have some cartilage or good muscle tone. Because, baby, listen here. So, I'm going to make me some coffee. How many minutes? Because I know this thing is weird. We going to have to count down and get back on here, right? Because they only let you be on here for an hour. Listen. This is right? I don't know too much. We only come over here when we on punishment on our other one. So, I think I got about 15 minutes. Do you just start it over? Is that the deal? That would be annoying. I am going to miss that from TikTok, baby. You can just stay on as long as you need to. This whole redoing it every hour? What's going on? Back in the day, we would have had to do like 13 restarts. That would have been crazy annoying for me. Okay, so 2 things, family. Y'all ready? Ooh. And I know some of y'all already know about this. Go on to the store and grab some of this. Like right now. You want to know why you should grab some of this? Right now? You want to know why? Anybody want to know why you should grab some of this? Tell me. Is there a mystery illness running around? It's chlorine. It's bleach. What happens when the mystery illness that nobody is paying attention to really starts getting pushed in the media. You don't want to wait. I already have yours. It's bleach, but it's strong. I'm saying, stock up, because you already know how they do. No, it's bleach. I don't know how to turn this camera on this one. Y'all know I never figured that out. It's a mystery illness getting ready to go through here. A mysterious illness is already creeping up. They talking about that. It's 2 of them, technically. So, go on and get your stuff. If you don't have, and this is super, super strong. Okay? And it's only $1.25, but it's super, they sell it in the Spanish stores. I don't know how you don't know. It used to be like the Spanish bleach. It kills all kinds of, yeah, you hear me? So, go on. I mean, $1.25 times what you can, but it's super strong. So, go on and grab it. When they stopped us from using bleach at work, they gave us cases of bleach and wipes. When I first came from Mexico, I used, So, $10, $15 and put this up for the later. Okay? They got, it's green too. It's a green one. Well, it used to be, it's like a different color now, but yeah. Because you know that'd be the first thing people get to freaking out. So you want to have $10, $15 worth. It'll be, because it's concentrated, so you don't got to worry about it. Also, $10. $10, $15 of this. Cause you can grind this up and make in your grinder and make it a lot, finer. Okay? But $10 of this. Because kosher salt, you can use that to cure meat and stuff too. This is what I sprinkle a little bit in my water when I'm blanching my vegetables. I put a couple little sprinkles in there as a preservative, even though you don't need it. You don't need it because you're drying it, but when I say a couple sprinkles, I mean a couple. But just to put some of that in the water, so if there is any bacteria, even though I've already washed them, right? Salt is a purifier, is it not? Or to get dehydrated, right? So, yeah, you don't have to, but I do this with my vegetables and stuff because potatoes and stuff that been in the ground, and you know what I'm saying? You never know. Even though you rinse them or wash them, you never know. So, and this is stuff you'll be waiting on the truck. Remember how we talked about this used to be money first? Before there was money, this was money. Who remembers us talking about when we did you said it also helps wounds heal. Okay? So, medical kit. Okay? But remember we talked about when Solomon did his exchange with the Queen of Sheba, how much spices she brought him, and then he turned around and sent hers back tomorrow. Okay? right? This was money. Salt, pepper, sugar, flour, cornmeal. The base of pretty much everything. Like, I even seen a chick. Now, this was good. I did not know. And I'm about to be on it. Oh, let me go get my phone. Oh, it's here. Okay. Y'all. Can you show somebody else's video, like, from a different thing over here, or do they be tripping? I don't really know how this works. I'm going to just play it. So that way, just in case I don't know how they move over here. Are you able to show a video over here? How do they do that? Do they care? Do y'all know? I don't really be on live over here, so I don't know how they move. Can you? I know on TikTok you can, but over here, do they not? Do they care? Okay. Well, I'm gonna just play the video. So listen to this. I reshared it, but I know they're not letting y'all see my stuff. So listen to this. This is huge. Listen to this. Y'all might have already seen it.
You'll never have to buy another can of cream of anything with this soup mix. To a large jar, you're going to add 4 cups of dried milk. Mine is the non-fat kind because that one has the longest shelf life. 1.5 cups of cornstarch, half a cup of bouillon powder, chicken, beef, or vegetable, or like the one that we made the other day, 4 teaspoons of minced onion, or if you don't have that, do about 1 tablespoon of powder, 2 teaspoons of dried parsley, and 2 teaspoons of basil, and 1 teaspoon of pepper. Put a lid on tight and give it a good shake. You want all of that goodness incorporated. To make the equivalent of 1 can of cream of anything soup, you're going to take 1 cup of water, 1/3 cup of the soup mix, and then 1/2 cup of the specific cream of soup that you're wanting. Mushroom, you'll never have to.
She made the cream of powder. So if you want to make cream of celery, cream of carrot, cream of corn soup, or whatever kind of creamy potato, creamy whatever, she literally made the powder for it. Do you realize this is a game changer? You just make up the seasonings and add the water. Because it already got the powdered milk or dried non-fat. Baby, I said, oh, bet. Bet. Okay. And now we got 1 more minute. So I'm about to start this over. I'm going to start this over because this is crazy. Can you not just keep going? What do? Do you just have to end it? And I don't know. Okay, I'm about to come back. That's so crazy. That sucks. That would really suck. Having to do that. So that's the, y'all see it? And she makes, I said, oh, you didn't change the game, lady. Arika, I think her name is. Change the whole game. I said, oh, because you could do this in bags and Mylar bags, right? And just have it air sealed, and then, you know. I said, I'll be on that this week. Because I got pretty much all of that in my cabinet right now. I don't know. Because it ain't letting me go. It's cutting me off at an hour. So I don't know. Maybe you got to be on here more or something. I don't know. Because it be saying your live is about to go out. So I don't use it. I don't know how it works. You hear me? Sorry. But yeah. So it's AIRECA. AIRECA. Yeah, that's dope. I reposted it, but again, they not showing y'all my repost. So there's that. But please be on that. Please be on it. because you can throw whatever dried cream of broccoli. You know what I'm saying? If you got some canned ham or something like that, you could chop that up, make you some ham and broccoli soup or whatever, mushroom soup or grass soup that y'all might eat. Put some fake meatballs in there and stuff. I mean, let me quit messing with y'all. Get your stuff. That's what I'm gonna say. Get your stuff. If you need to put you a little couple sprigs of grass on the top, you do what you need to. do what you need to. I'm just saying. So, on a more serious note, did y'all remember the word? Girl, listen. Y'all remember Y'all remember the word I told? Did y'all think about it while I was making? Seriously? Gotta go get my coffee and sit down and start talking to you, trying to show y'all this and forgot the whole reason I'm in the kitchen. Y'all do me like my kids. That is crazy. Sorry, y'all. Okay. Who know the word? It begins with an N and ends with an R. And I said, you'll start to hear this often. And that's how you know we're not in the same time no more. Nobody don't remember the word. It's very simple. Anybody remember? Come on. You can do it. It's simple. No? Close, Mamie. Close. Never. I said when you, there you go. I said when you start to hear this has never happened before, you need to be alarmed. Never. Y'all remember? Remember, I say that a lot. I say if you start to hear, oh, this has never happened before. This has never happened before. You need to be alarmed. Remember? Right? Okay, listen.
You gotta ask yourself, why would the Pope put a live
You know
streaming
about
camera
this, Isabel, because you
inside of the
reposted
tomb
it
of
too.
Lucifer on Christmas Day? Well, that's next on the trumpet. You gotta ask yourself, why would the Pope put a live streaming camera inside of the tomb of Lucifer on Christmas Day? Well, that's next on the trumpet. The Masons and the Pope are going to open the holy door. First, the Pope is going to tap on it with a little silver hammer, and then the Masons are going to remove the bricks and mortar that actually seal the holy door shut. He does his knocking, and then the Masons start chanting one of the Psalms. It's never been done before, and they're going to start this new tradition, one of the Psalms. It's never been done before, and they're going to start this new tradition on Christmas Eve. So the World Wide Web will have symbolic access to St. Peter's tomb on Christmas Eve as they open the Holy Door. And that's going to mark the beginning of the Jubilee year. The Catholic Church.
How long is a Jubilee? $50 years. A jubilee is 50 years. Good job. I just wanted to make sure because this was some words people learned over here. I just wanted to see if you knew. Okay.
It's got the whole Jubilee idea from Judaism. And in Leviticus 25, it tells you all about the special year that's focused on restoration and forgiveness. The word Jubilee in Hebrew means Yovel, which is a ram's horn. And yes, that is a trumpet. In Leviticus right here, it tells you that the sound of the trumpet announced the beginning of the Jubilee year. So you might say, it's the year of the trumpets. And keeping things in order with the book of Revelation, we'll go through the seals, then the trumpets, and then the bowls. Open the door, it's the year of the trumpets. For Christians, Jesus' declaration in the book of Luke to proclaim the year of the Lord's favor was often interpreted as a fulfillment of the Jubilee spirit. Wow, I just can't wait for Christmas to get my webcam view of the creepy crypt that's underneath St. Peter's Basilica. And
who's heard me talk about St. Peter's Basilica? Who have I showed you just hold on a moment. Who's seen this picture? If you've ever seen this picture since you've been over here, can you raise your hand? Anybody ever seen this picture? Anybody ever I showed y'all this book? And you seen this picture right here? Anybody seen me hold up this picture ever? Before I finish that video. Yeah, the people that have been here with me for a long time, I've showed this several times, haven't I? Y'all got to see it backwards because I don't know how to change this camera. But that says St. Peter's Basilica. The IHS stands for Isis, Horus, and Set. Right? It's backwards, but that's St. Peter's Basilica. You see it? The place that this man is about to show, mind you, look at what this book is about. I'm looking for the page. Where it says y'all remember it counted up the numbers of the Little Horn Church, and we looked at it and it was like, oh dad, let me find it. Uh-oh, there it is. It says, here is the Little Horns Church in Greek with its numeral values, which means the Italian church. You see the numbers? Is this backwards to y'all, or do y'all see it right? Do y'all see this? Okay.
This is a declaration in the book of Luke to proclaimed the year of the Lord's favor was often interpreted as a fulfillment of the Jubilee spirit. Wow, I just can't wait for Christmas to get my webcam view of the creepy crypt that's underneath St. Peter's Basilica. And that's not a wax museum down there. And as of December 5th, the Vatican hasn't even released a Christmas message. You know when you're in the 33rd degree, you wear 33 buttons on your gown. King David ruled Jerusalem for 33 years, and the Masons built him a palace on top of Mount Zion, the mountain of God, where he issued judgment over the people. A webcam in a tomb under the altar of a church of the dragon. That dragon right there. That dragon. It's a flying dragon. This is right over the entrance of the door. Those dudes were all about it. 2024. You're the dragon. You can see the dragon in the crest. He wears a tiara, and the swarm comes out of his mouth. This throne, made for somebody about 20 foot tall, sits right in front of that tomb's opening. That throne is right there, and you can see how tiny all these people are in comparison to it.
That picture is the picture. That man is at that
That's
same...
the altar that you just saw in that video.
Hold on.
And then that's 2024. You're the dragon. You can see the dragon in the crest. He wears a tiara, and the swarm comes out of his mouth. This throne, made for somebody about 20 foot tall, sits right in front of that tomb's opening. That throne is right there, and you can see how tiny all these people are in comparison to it.
So, that is the picture I just showed y'all. He was standing up there. That priest was standing up there at the front of St. Peter's Basilica in that photo. He was at the front of it, standing in front of them. So the fact that we have showed that picture, I don't know how many times, and now it's in the news because we ain't done yet. Listen to this.
That's the altar that you just saw in that video, and then that's where that dragon seal was right there, and then this is the red wall that's underground inside that crypt. The red wall, which is by the shrine of St. Peter's, next to the tomb of Lucifer. That's where the webcam's going to be, right in that video, and then that's where that dragon seal was right there, and then this is the red wall that's underground inside that crypt. The red wall, which is by the shrine of St. Peter's, next to the tomb of Lucifer. That's where the webcam's going to be, right there. This is all underground, and that's the floor of Constantine. Luke chapter 4, verse 18. The words in red are from Jesus. The Spirit of the Lord is upon me, because he hath anointed me to preach the gospel to the poor. He hath sent me to heal the brokenhearted, to preach deliverance to the captives, and recovering of sight to the blind, to set at liberty them that are bruised, to preach the acceptable year of the Lord. Don't get distracted. The book of Revelation was written to the 7 churches. You know,
What y'all think about that? You know how many Catholic churches it is around here? All over the world. And the very one that was going to say they about to open up a tomb that they never opened. We literally have been looking at the picture of that place for 3 years. We looked up the name of it. We looked up Little Horn. We studied all of that, did we not? Why would they have the tomb of a fallen angel under St. Peter's Basilica? Mm-hmm. Wonder what's in there. Wonder what spirit has been trapped. Anybody remember 30 coins? The synagogue of Satan. Come on. And it's the fallen angel. Child, I'm through. Okay. Anybody remember 30? Is this feeling kind of 30 coinish to you? This should be feeling kind of 30 cornish to you, honey. I really didn't think that I would be alive for this, but here I am. Girl, me too. That part. But we here. And they're doing all of this at Christmas. The Jews in Israel said that they waiting on the Messiah to come bring peace. Anybody see the wind up? Y'all see it? Y'all see they winding it up? Cause they about to hit the umpire in the back, but they winding it up. Y'all see it? Cause old boy came out. Listen now. Old boy came out at like the end of March, beginning of April. 90 days roughly. From when he'll be out for 36 months is like around December 25th. So 90 days before he about to be out for 36 months. The Jews are also saying they waiting on the Messiah to come and bring peace. The red heifers is already over there. They done cleaned all the temple utensils and all of this stuff. The world war is here. The cashless society and all of this stuff. And now, oh, don't forget the famine and disease. And now they about to open a tomb that's right next to Lucifer's tomb under the church and let the world see it for the first time. Interesting. Where is my book? I think it's on the other. Oh. Nope, it's right there. Who remembers me telling y'all that God told me to buy this book at the Goodwill years ago? And people was like, why do you have that book? I said, I really don't know just yet, but I'm going to keep it. He told me it was like glowing like on, on Percy Jackson. So I picked it up. Okay, and then a couple years later, this one came. Right? There's a major person pretending to be you. Oh, I know. I know. You said there's a major person pretending to be who they are, and people faces I have to. Yeah. And then there is. Oh no, that's not it. Where are you, book? Ah! Don't do that. Oh, there it is. These books mean a lot right now. Y'all know that? They have a lot to do with a lot of stuff that's going on right now. Look at that. Y'all see? So, it shows a lot of the different corridors in here. It talks about a lot of the different paintings. the different courtyards. Okay. Why would this be in Vatican City? And these. You want to know why these are in Vatican City? Who wants to know why these are in Vatican City? Some of y'all already know. Do y'all know? Who knows why these are in Vatican City? You should know. I done told y'all. If you know, say it. I just gave y'all the answer a few moments ago. Mm-mm. Isis, Horus, and Set. Y'all see it? Horus, Set, and Isis. That's the IHS. This. That's why they over there, because that's the gods they worship. See it? Isis, Horus, Set. That's the IHS. That's on all of their stuff. It's on their wafers. That's why the Egyptian relics are there, because those are their gods. So much so that that's why it says IHS. And what do they always have on their staffs? There's a sun. They always have some type of sun thing around their head. Everything is sun worship there. That's why they go. They're the ones that started, Constantine and them started the whole Sunday thing, because they worship the sun god. That's what the IHS stands for. Now, is the all-seeing eye associated with Isis, Horus, and Set? Is it? Mm. And who do we know the all-seeing eye to be for? Yeah, but they worship who? Lucifer. Is it making sense to y'all how they just they played that? You see how they did that? They changed the day of worship to Sunday. They have IHS on everything. They do ritualistic worship. They're even carried on chariots like the Egyptians are. The head of Isis, Horeb, and Set is Lucifer, is it not? The all-seeing eye. So who have they been worshiping the whole time? Right in our face, calling it holy worship. They crosses be upside down. I told y'all, if you look at any Catholic church, they crosses is upside down. Well, who is the people that crucified Jesus? The people that were stirred up by Lucifer. We know this. Them is the people that wear their crosses upside down. And the people that they pay to influence people. Everybody got a cross on their chest, but if you ever pay attention, that bar be low to the bottom. They are telling you with the upside down cross, but so many people don't pay attention because it's blinged out like Lucifer was. You don't pay attention that it's upside down. You just see a T, no matter where that bar is on that middle part. So you say, oh, they wear a Jesus cross. No, they wear a cross. A cross upside down is still a cross, is it not? Exactly. You said, yep, Ice Spice. Interesting. I didn't even know. A cross upside down is still a cross, isn't it? Just an upside down cross. So it's interesting that now that we know the spirit of the Antichrist is upon us, he's here, he's been out. Right before we go into his third year of being here or being out to the people, the Jews are saying they're waiting on the Messiah, and now the Catholic Church is about to open up when we already know that the Jews are going to welcome him. That's how he's going to be able to sit in the tabernacle. He's going to be able to sit in the temple and blaspheme God, right or wrong. Is this not the Bible? They're going to receive him. They've already done it. Did they not say they found their Messiah almost 3 years ago? They already received him. They're just waiting to unveil him to the world. Yanuka Rav Salom, or whatever his name is. So it's not a coincidence that all of this is happening. When literally the word for the Italian church, the numerals, the letters add up to 666. I just showed y'all that. The Latin church. Who is the Latin church? The Latin church is Rome. So why do all of the Pope's names add up to 666? The Pope's names and the statement, the Latin church, adds up to 666. They worship Isis, Horeb, and Set. They practice ritual child abuse. Unaliving, as to why all the Popes be having red shoes, and the cardinals. Y'all remember where God used to be? We just read about it recently, about the Israelites starting to do what other people did, and they started to sacrifice their sons and daughters to the fire for power. Y'all remember? This is one of the things that made God mad. He said, you made your children pass through the fire, and y'all was throwing babies in and doing all this old stuff. Interesting. No, I haven't. I mean, I've heard of that it's going to be one last one, but that makes sense. It makes sense. Especially the way the last one finagled his way in. Mm-hmm. Hey. Right. It's more Catholics on the planet than anybody else. I think we looked that up. Y'all remember? We did the numbers. Give me 1 second, y'all. I'll be right back. I do think it's crazy that God had me reading Jeremiah 14 too. I really didn't get to teach the way that I wanted to yesterday. Right? You said now they teach their Bible in schools now. This is the thing. That's been a thing. I'm going to be honest. I don't think that the Bible is a bad thing to teach in school. I don't think that it is. I think that you can't force it on nobody. But I don't think that it's a bad thing. I don't. I don't. I think that that should be, if everything else is available, all the other literature is available, why can't the Bible be available? You can go get all the information about sexuality you want. You can go get all the information about anything else. Why not that? These teachings are heavy, but real. I wish I would have been led to you sooner. It's okay, Pumpkin. At the appointed time. And we got all them other ones on. I don't know if you know, but we got all the ones on YouTube. And people been downloading them and keeping them. Somebody said, Mr. Avery said, I think he got 400 messages, I think, downloaded. So they are going to ban it. They are going to ban it. They getting ready to ban all the books, though. Like, if you whatever you got in your house will be whatever you got in your house. You ain't going to be able to get them in no store. That's why they're taking them out of places like Goodwills and stuff like that. You said, yes, ma'am, 400 downloads. Listen, it's a real thing. So, this is the thing. I'm just grateful. And every single day, I become more and more grateful that God thought of us. Every day. Every single day. Because it's getting real. Like, I just been looking at some of the stuff that's been going on, and I'm like, dang, Dad, you really did play. You got us together for real, for real. Trying to see what other video I found. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Oh, did y'all see the bill Missouri just passed? And we talked about it. Did y'all see it? And we talked about it. Missouri just passed the bill. Once they do this immigration, whatever, baby, they paying you $1,000 to find the illegals. It's a bounty hunting thing. Yeah. $1,000 if you tell where some illegals are. Did we talk about that? Send me your friend address, please, Nisha. Y'all know what that's starting, right? Cause who gonna be the illegals after this real ID thing go through? Y'all realize that? It's the groundwork for it. You know how you know? Because the same thing happened in 2020. They wasn't offering that much, but it was an anonymous line. Thank you. Is this feeling kind of thief in the nightish? Did y'all see somewhere, I think in California or somewhere, they got the people on lockdown? I think it was Cali. He said something is happening. And we all on lockdown.
We're supposed to be locked in our house, right?
Where's Sagamore Beach? So it might not be. I don't know where Sagamore Beach is. Where's Sagamore Beach? Oh, excuse me, Massachusetts.
Whole road. Cops everywhere. There's one right at the end of my driveway. One right there. There. I don't know where that drone went. Another one over there. What the fuck is going on?
I'm sorry, it wasn't Cali, it was Massachusetts. They was on an emergency lockdown, shelter in place. And somebody said they testing to see how compliant people will be when the whole world is going to be locked down. And I liked it because that is the truth. Y'all remember right before 2020, we started seeing people do drills. My friend says she's been seeing drones at her window. No way. Where do you live? And you in Atlanta, right? Ain't you in Atlanta? Oh, she's in Texas. Got it. Interesting. So this my thing. That's exactly why I said that. That's exactly why I said that. That's why I was just about to say. That's why I think they are cousins drones. And they in every state, showing up everywhere simultaneously. Don't y'all think they are cousins? They said they as big as helicopters. Now you know what I thought about, right? What would the American people do if they knew that those were our cousins' drones? What do you think they would do? What would they do? Before that, no, no. But you can't write that. You gotta write that backwards, pumpkin. We say raw, cause those are words that get you flagged and all that old crazy stuff. I said, what do you think the American people would do? Not the government. The American people would do if they knew that those were our cousins' drones. You good. What y'all think they would do? Not the government, the people. Seriously? They would panic. Thank you, Valerie. They would panic. So do you think they would tell us if they were our cousins? Y'all remember 2 years ago when the electrical place was crazy? And then y'all remember when the plant, the all of these buildings that hold hazardous materials and batteries and stuff was sparking. And I said that's not normal for ASU. I said ASU don't have that kind of stuff. Y'all remember? We talked about ASU not having that kind of stuff happen. We talked about how ASU don't have this many problems with recalls and how ASU don't have this many problems with bridges and stuff. We talked about how ASU don't we those are problems that ASU normally don't have. And yet, after bridges were burned, after the food has been tainted, the medicine has been tainted, or there's recalls on everything, now hanging in the sky is a whole bunch of drones. So much so that they're having to get fighter jets for them. Did you know? Trains and chemical spills. Come on. Did you know? that they're using some fighter jets to scramble some of them. I mean, get on side of them and see what's up with them. Why would you need to do that? Mm-hmm. I know. Some of them are, but I don't believe they're spaceships. I believe they're beings from outer space. I don't believe that they are actual spaceships. I believe that they are interdimensional beings. And Asu left his people out to dry, ain't giving no type of warning to get ready or right. When all the other people are, ain't that crazy? That Asu was real crazy, and ain't telling they cousins and nothing to stock up on nothing or nothing, honey. Not telling they people really to get ready or anything. It's mind blowing. When all the other cousins are getting ready for the party. Everybody is making their food and getting ready for the party. They're buying their clothes for the party. They're getting all their stuff ready, and yet we do nothing. What y'all think about that? Hmm. Hmm. That's why I said, well, at least God told us. Hopefully, you're paying attention to things that are happening in the Catholic Church. Hopefully, you're paying attention to things that are international. All of that stuff is stuff that we studied and that we've touched on a little bit here, a little bit there. Now, all of it is relevant in the news. Going up thinking ASU was the greatest place in the world. That part. God, yeah. And now that China and other places are imposing their own tariffs on us,
I hope it's not like a murder.
not a murder. Hold on 1 second. Oh, what was the video? I think it's this lady.
You support mass deportations? No, absolutely not. What should happen with all these migrants? They need to figure out something, but this is a long time. I've lived up here since kids used to walk across. There was never a problem until Trump came into office. I'll just leave it at that. So do you think Trump's going to be the man to fix this situation? No, this is going to make everything worse. We're not going to have anybody get the food. I remember 10 years ago they were looking for workers to pick strawberries. No white people pick strawberries for any price. No price. No price. We're going to be screwed. We're going to be totally screwed. I don't know what's going to happen. We definitely need a redo on it, and all the people that came in this past year that were not from South America, but that had flown in from China.
Okay. That's not the one I wanted to show y'all. But y'all heard what she said? She said when they was looking for people to pick the vegetables and stuff, they wasn't. I'm looking for the other one where it talked about how most of our 50% of our avocados, potatoes, different vegetables and stuff like that come over, they come over from Mexico. So what if we're only getting half of the food just say something happens, they get rid of the migrants. We don't have nobody to work our fields, and we're not getting no food from Mexico. What happens to us? That's more than half of our food supply for America. What happens to us? What happens to our grocery stores? You seen it? What happens to our grocery store? If they look scarce to you now or whatever it is, and the stuff is not always readily available, what's it going to look like? One, after tariffs, and two, after there's nobody to work whatever it is that we do grow in America. Because we know it's going to be in the store when we go, but what about empty produce, right? And we got less than, what's today? So we got a month and what, 13 days? So almost 6 weeks exactly until our life could be very expensive. Or there could be shortages. Because don't forget, 5 days before he gets into office, they supposed to renegotiate that deal for the southern ports, for the southeastern ports. On January 15th is when their contract for those ports runs out. 5 days after that, we're going to get a whole bunch of tariffs. And if they can't come to a conclusion, right? Y'all remember how much stuff they said wasn't going to be going into the stores, right? Or no? Y'all remember how everybody's all freaked out? And I was like, just keep getting your stuff, whether they stop them or not, because wait for January. So the tariffs and when they're going to renegotiate the terms for the southeastern ports, it's all going on in the same week. Y'all don't think that's a reason, or that don't light a little fire under your tail to get some stuff that you said you was going, if you have it, instead of doing what you want to and doing all this excessive traveling and whatnot, making sure that you have the basic needs prior to the end of January, middle of January. Because a lot of our people are like, well, I'm going to do Christmas and I'll wait for tax time. By the time February comes, everything could be 2 to 3 times higher than it is right now. So how far will they go? But if you can get it now, I would do it. Because it could cause delays once the tariffs are applied. You hear me? If you can get it now, get it now. And whatever you was going to get it once the taxes come. Because then you'll be in a better, you said higher or nothing available. Okay? That's all I'm saying. You hear me? Sure do my ex-husband, my ex behind. And child support by thousands and my bills are paid, but no extra. We got court on the 10th. Come on. Yep. It would be foolish. If you have it, get it now. Because you don't know what's going to happen. And the way they've been throwing curveballs and how everything is just, they don't even give a damn no more. Hate to say it like that. They don't even care. You should Remember that. They always going to tell us too late. They're never going to tell us before. They're always going to tell us after. So then think about that. Think about what they're not telling us, not what they are telling us. Because remember, they kept telling us we didn't have to worry about certain things, and then all the things they kept telling us we didn't have to worry about, was they not up on us in 2020 and 2021? Everything that they told us we didn't have to worry about when we were seeing it end of 19, beginning of 2020, did we not have to worry about all of it? Americans kept saying, oh, this ain't gonna happen and that ain't gonna happen and they can't do that and that's not gonna. Okay, I see it all happen. They can't make us stay in our house. They can't make us tell us we can't go in the grocery store. And then there was like 50 people in, and we got the police waiting at the door. Now y'all understand why in the last 3 years they put all of those beeper things when you go into the grocery stores. Who understands now that's why they did that? Y'all, they be playing with this live. I know we ain't been on here another hour. What the heck? How do you... Is there no way to... Why are they doing this? We have not been on here another hour, I know. Have we? How do you stop this? Or can you? Do you have to keep starting this over every single time? Right. Right. Mm. So is they just gonna click y'all out? We about to see what's going on. If they do, I'll be back. Because I don't know what I'm supposed to do there. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. So we about to see. It say 30 seconds. Because I don't know what's supposed to happen. Mm-hmm. It's going to stop, I'm guessing. I'm going to just let it because I ain't about to keep doing that. That's crazy. That would get on my nerve. No, it's over there. So it do cut off. Okay. That's what we're doing here. That's weird. I would hate to have to keep doing that all the time. Do you know that? Mm-mm. I'll be right back, y'all. That would annoy the hell out of me if I had to do that on every single... Do y'all realize how long our classes be? If I had to do that every hour on the hour? TikTok, whatever your Instagram. That would annoy the hell out of me if I had to do that all the time. So I guess I need to be looking for another place for us to go. I need to be figuring out where our new home is gonna be. I don't know. I got a couple weeks, so excuse me. Where do y'all think our new home should be since it ain't gonna be? But you know what they said? Somebody was like, just get a Canadian TikTok. Y'all seen that? But then they was like, you gotta put in a card and all this stuff. They was saying just get a Canadian TikTok. Yeah, Google lied. They not telling the truth, Pumpkin. I didn't have to restart this thing. This is the third time. That's crazy. I guess they don't always tell the truth. You said, have I ever been on Rumble? No. Yeah, I gotta figure out some home for us to go to. Cause where are we going? I need to start it now so I can try to give people time to get over them. Cause I don't even know where we supposed to be going. Where is we moving to, y'all? Yeah, the website, but that's gonna be like our last resort. If there's another social media we can go to, we'll start being on there, but that's gonna be like for when they really tripping, so we can, that'll be our, like, you know what I'm saying? It's like our ace in the hole. You hear me? I don't know. Where are we going? You said not sure if TikTok is. I don't know where we going after this. I don't know where we move into. That take a lot of change, and ain't nobody got no money right now. We have our own website, and we can go live there. It's just I haven't been able to read the comments and been able to respond to you guys, so I don't know what's going on with that. Try Discord. I'm gonna look into it. Cause I don't know where we move into. TikTok about to go away, babe. So we need to move to another house. I just don't know where we gonna go. It's CERCATROVA22.com. CERCATROVA22.com. Fan base and clapper. I don't be knowing how to work all this stuff. Hell, I barely learned how to work TikTok. Discord has a lot of rules. See, that's the thing. I just want us to be able to have class freely, like we've been able to do. So I don't know. Hey, I honestly don't know where we going. I gotta figure out where we move into. Cause then I gotta learn all the rules and stuff. Baby, that's what I just said. That's what I just said. I'm trying to figure it out. I can't tell you if I don't know. That's what I said. I don't know where we're going after this. I don't know. We might just stay on YouTube, and that might be the only place you can find us. I don't know. I mean, because our YouTube is already established, so. You know what? You said, you know, you get chopped a lot. Listen. It's the same as my name, Pumpkin, just .com. It's the same as my whole name. It's the same as this, just .com. My whole name, and then .com. That's it. Yeah. So I'm probably about to get off here because I got vegetables I gotta do. I took my time today and took off from doing vegetables because I had to run around and go ship out packages and whatnot. And so I gotta go get on that. And I need to throw a load in the laundry. I'm gonna turn on some music and take me one of my energy vitamins, which I probably shouldn't because I'm gonna be up late, but it's fine. Or I might just go to sleep early. What's tomorrow? Sunday? Yeah. I might just go to sleep and then get up early and do it all. I haven't really decided yet. So, I love y'all. Make sure you all are getting your things. And I'll see y'all tomorrow. I guess back over here, seeing as how we're blocked on both of our both of our TikToks. Y'all hear me? Yep, I'm about to go do some more of this work in this kitchen. I feel like I did pretty good though. Thank you, Pumpkin. I feel like I did pretty good though with what I've been doing. I've kind of gotten a system together. I use Ollie Daily Energy, and they work. And I don't take two; I just take one. Sometimes I only buy the half of it and put it on the lid. They work for me. My daughter said they didn't work for her, but they work for me for sure. Cause if I take one, I'm gonna be moving around all day, which is what I've been needing. And so I've been able to get a lot of stuff done and not feel completely exhausted at the end of the day. But I didn't take one today, and I haven't took my women's. So I'll probably take my women's vitamin tonight and then take that one in the morning when I get up. I love y'all. I love y'all. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Lord's will. Make sure y'all say y'all prayers. Yeah. I'll see y'all later.